Welcome to today's video. If you've ever felt stuck in a loop of self-doubt, overthinking, or negativity, you're in the right place. We're about to explore something that has the power to completely reshape your life, your mindset. The way you think influences every aspect of your existence, from your confidence and relationships to your decisions and long-term happiness. And the good news is, you have the power to change it. Let's start with something most people don't even realize. They're being ruled by their thoughts, not guided. Ruled. When your thoughts are filled with fear, worry, or inadequacy, they dictate your actions and shape your reality in ways that keep you small. But once you start observing your thoughts instead of blindly believing them, everything begins to shift. Think about how often you've told yourself, "I'm not good enough, I'll probably fail," or "I'm just not that kind of person." These aren't facts. They're stories your mind has picked up from past experiences, fear, or comparison. And just like stories, they can be rewritten. So, the first step is to become aware. Not to judge yourself, not to suppress the thought, but to notice it. There's that thought again, you might say. And then ask, is this actually true? Chances are the thought is just a reaction, an echo from the past, not a truth about your present or future. Once you start questioning your negative beliefs, they begin to lose their power. You realize that most of them are built on outdated fears, not facts. Now let's go one step further. Instead of just fighting negative thoughts, what if you replace them with stronger, more empowering ones? That's where reframing comes in. If you find yourself thinking, "I can't do this," try replacing it with, "This is new, but I'm learning." That one shift changes your energy, your approach, and your results. It helps you stop seeing challenges as threats and start seeing them as opportunities to grow. Reframing your thinking is like putting on a new pair of glasses. Suddenly, the same situation looks completely different. What once seemed like a setback becomes a lesson. What once felt overwhelming starts to feel manageable. This is how you begin to take back your power. Another powerful tool that can shift your mindset is gratitude. When you focus on what's wrong, your problems feel massive. But when you focus on what's right, even if it's something small, you activate a different part of your brain. You create a sense of abundance. And with that comes peace, confidence, and resilience. Every morning or night, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be your health, your breath, your family, a beautiful moment in your day. Do it daily, and you'll start to see your mindset shift in real time. Your environment also plays a huge role in your mindset. Think about the people you spend the most time with. Are they positive, supportive, and growth-minded? Or do they pull you into drama, negativity, and fear? Your circle is either feeding your confidence or draining it. The same goes for the content you consume. What you read, watch, and scroll through shapes your thoughts. So be intentional. Curate a space, both online and offline, that lifts you up, not drags you down. Self-doubt is something we all wrestle with. It sneaks in quietly. It whispers, "You're not ready. You're not smart enough. Don't try. You'll fail." But let me tell you something. Self-doubt is not truth. It's a defense mechanism trying to keep you safe. Safe from risk, safe from pain, but also safe from growth. Every time you listen to that voice, you shrink a little. You stop short of your potential. So how do you overcome self-doubt? Start by remembering your past wins. Think back to moments when you succeeded, even when it was hard. Write them down. Remind yourself, "I've done hard things before. I can do them again." Next, reframe those inner thoughts. When you hear, "I'm not ready," answer back, "Maybe I'm not perfect, but I'm prepared to try." Every time you do this, you're weakening the grip of doubt. Equally important is how you treat yourself. Self-compassion is not weakness, it's strength. Talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend. Be kind. Be encouraging. When you mess up, instead of saying, "I'm so stupid," try, "That was tough, but I'm still learning." That shift might seem small, but over time, it completely rewires your internal dialogue. It gives you the courage to try again instead of shutting down. Let's talk about mindfulness. Most people are either stuck in the past or anxious about the future, but the only moment that's real is right now. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in this moment. It means watching your thoughts without judgment, feeling your emotions without reacting, and making choices from a place of calm instead of chaos. Even just a few minutes of mindfulness a day can help you take control of your reactions. It builds the space between a thought and your response. And in that space, you reclaim your power. Next time you feel overwhelmed, pause, breathe, tune into your body. What are you feeling? What do you need? Give yourself that attention before you move forward. Now, here are 5 steps that can completely transform your mindset if you commit to them. First, become aware of your thoughts. Journal them, track them, observe them. Awareness is the gateway to change. Second, challenge limiting beliefs. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Is it true, or is it just familiar? Third, reframe your thinking. Every time something feels like a dead end, ask, what's the opportunity here? Fourth, create a daily gratitude practice. Your brain becomes what you focus on. Let it focus on blessings. Fifth, surround yourself with positivity. From the people you talk to the content you consume, make sure your inputs match the life you want to create. If you've been living with a negative mindset for years, shifting to a positive one won't happen overnight. But with consistent practice, it absolutely will happen. Positivity isn't about being naive. It's about choosing power over helplessness, growth over fear, hope over despair. Taking action is one of the best ways to shift your energy. Action builds momentum. Even if you feel nervous, uncertain, or unprepared, do something. One step forward disrupts the fear loop. It creates evidence. It tells your brain, I am not stuck. I'm moving. And the more you move, the more confident you become. This isn't just about feeling good. It's about reclaiming control over your life. Your thoughts influence your emotions, which influence your decisions, which create your reality. So when you master your thoughts, you begin to master your world. But it's not about perfection. You'll still have off days. Negative thoughts will still creep in. The difference is, now you'll know what to do. You'll recognize them, reframe them, and refocus your energy. You won't stay stuck as long. You'll bounce back faster. You'll grow stronger every time. Now let's touch on something that often holds people back. The fear of failure. Fear convinces you to delay, to wait, to over-prepare. But progress doesn't come from waiting. It comes from doing. You can't think your way into a new life. You have to act your way there. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start with where you are. Start messy. Start scared. But start. There's a version of you who is already living the life you want. The only difference between you and them, mindset, the belief that they can, the decision to show up, the willingness to fall and rise again. That version of you isn't some fantasy. It's already inside you, waiting to be called forward. Negative thoughts may still come, but now you have tools. You'll notice them faster, challenge them harder, and move forward anyway. You'll start living with more clarity, confidence, and joy. Not because life is perfect, but because your mind is finally aligned with your goals. Every time you choose to think a little differently, you're laying a new brick in the foundation of your future. A stronger you, a wiser you, a more powerful, peaceful, and fulfilled you. So let me ask you, what kind of mindset are you building today? If this video helped you shift your thinking, share it with someone who might need it too. And if you're ready for more content that will elevate your mindset, boost your confidence, and help you build the life you deserve, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Because here, we don't just talk about growth. We live it, one thought at a time.